Hi, first graders. Happy Wind Down Wednesday. I'm so glad you're here with us this evening. Find someplace cozy to sit and we will get started. In class, we have discussed traditions. It is a tradition for many families to decorate, design, and create gingerbread houses over the winter months. Many families also decorate gingerbread cookie people. Did you know on December 12th, it is National Gingerbread House Day? How cool is that? I thought this story would be a fantastic one to read this evening. It's called The Gingerbread Girl by Lisa Campbell Ernest. The Gingerbread Girl. To Keith and Becky, who forged the way with love and respect from your baby sister. You may remember the sad story of the gingerbread boy. He ran away from the lonely old woman who baked him, as well as many other hungry characters. His dash through life was ended in one great gulp by a sly fox pretending to help him cross a river. I remember seeing that word sly in a book we read in class. Do you remember what the word sly means? Share with someone at home. The word dash has a digraph in it. What sound does the digraph SH say? D-ash, dash. This is the story of his younger, wiser sister. So the gingerbread girl is the gingerbread boy's little sister. A full year had passed since the lonely old woman and the lonely old man had lost their gingerbread boy to the devious fox. They were even lonelier than before. Let's bake again, suggested the old man one morning. We can see some dialogue here. We know that he is saying these words because they are the words inside of the quotation marks. You'll notice whenever there's dialogue, I change my voice to match the feeling that the character is having. But what if the same thing happens? Cried the old woman. I couldn't bear the loss. Let's make a girl this time and decorate her with candies. Surely a sweet little girl wouldn't run away, answered the man. So they mixed up the dough. Everyone mixed up the dough. And then they rolled it. Everyone roll the dough. And they cut it. Everyone cut it into pieces. They dressed it with as many candies as they could fit. What candies would you use to decorate the gingerbread girl? Completing the cookie with an amazing hairdo made of licorice whips. Here are the licorice whips. She is sweet, gasped the woman as she slid the cookie sheet into the oven. While the lonely old woman and the lonely old man stood watch by the oven. They talked, remembering their gingerbread boy's short life. He never should have run away. He never should have trusted that fox. As the new cookie baked, her mind woke up and she heard everything. Does anyone want to make a prediction, a guess using the clues? What will happen? You can use the sentence starter. I predict that the gingerbread girl will sweet or not, she thought, things will be different this time. When it was time for the cookie to be done, the old woman carefully, ever so carefully, cracked open the oven door to peek. We learned that these dots are called an ellipse, which means that they are telling the reader to build up excitement in themselves about what could happen next. If you're feeling excited, drum roll please. Bam! I read that with excitement because there is an exclamation mark. Out jumped the gingerbread cookie, running toward the door. The little old woman screamed, "Stop, stop!" And the little old man came running. Everyone, run, run, run. But the cookie was already out the door and headed down the same path that her brother had traveled. Can you point to the word path? What digraph is in the word path? Path. What two letters come together and say th? Tell someone at home. Here we go, whispered the gingerbread girl. The man and the woman chased after her, but she sang, and you can say it along with me. I'll run and I'll run with a leap and a twirl. You can't catch me. I'm the gingerbread girl. As the gingerbread girl dashed along the path, she came to a group of farmers working in the fields. The aroma, the smell of fresh baked gingerbread caught their attention. Wait! The hungry farmer shouted and began to run after the gingerbread girl. She laughed and called, "Hey farmers, don't bother. Like my brother, I'm fast. Run all you want, but I've learned from his past." Can you point to a word that is red that has the digraph in it? What word is it? Tell someone at home. I'll run and I'll run with a leap and a twirl. You can't catch me. I'm the gingerbread girl. Farther down the road, a pig came into view. As the gingerbread girl grew closer, her candy sparkled in the sunlight. The pig squealed with joy and tried to take a bite, but the gingerbread girl was too fast. She leaped over him singing, "I can leap past Piggy like all of the others. This story will not end like that of my brothers." If you've read the story about the gingerbread boy, we know that his story ended with him being eaten by the sly fox. I'll run and I'll run with a leap and a twirl. Read it with me. You can't catch me. I'm the gingerbread girl. On down the path, she came upon an artist. We really love the specialist area class art. Tell someone at home about how you made your very own gingerbread men and women and girls and boys in art class. A masterpiece, good enough to eat, the artist whispered and reached out to scoop up the gingerbread girl. If you think the artist catches the gingerbread girl, put your thumb up. If you don't think he catches her, put your thumb in the middle. With some fancy footwork, the gingerbread girl zipped past, laughing. We read a story this week called Zip, Zip, Zip. Tell someone at home about what the word zip means. If something's zipping by, is it moving slowly or quickly? I can outrun this artist like I outran the pig. I am one smart cookie, despite this wild wig. So even though she has a wig on, that's extra silly, she is clever. She has good ideas. Let's read her song together. I'll run and I'll run with a leap and a twirl. You can't catch me. I'm the gingerbread girl. What two words rhyme in that sentence or sentences? Girl and twirl rhyme. They have the same middle and ending sounds. Farther along, the gingerbread girl passed a cow with her calf who mooed happily. Mama, I want a cookie to go with my milk. But when the cow tried to catch the gingerbread girl, she soon found herself running behind, listening to the gingerbread girl call. Chase if you want. I am faster than you, although you have 4 feet, and I've only 2. So the gingerbread girl is saying that she has 2 feet, and the cows have 4 feet, but she's still quicker than them. I'll run and I'll run with a leap and a twirl. You can't catch me. I'm the gingerbread girl. Up ahead, a dog walker was crossing the path with 3 dogs. The dogs barked happily, seeing a tasty treat headed their way. Do you have a dog? But as the gingerbread girl sped past, the group was soon in line with the others, hearing, "You're joining the chase? The more the merrier. But no one can stop me. Not hound, not terrier." Those are different types of dogs. And she's telling the whole group that's chasing after her that they're not going to catch her, and none of the dogs will either. I'll run and I'll run with a leap and a twirl. You can't catch me. I'm the gingerbread girl. Now, the path ran right past a school. Connection. You all go to school each day. The children were out for recess and feeling quite hungry. What is your favorite thing to do at recess? Who do you play with? Shouts of "Cookie" were heard across the playground. The gingerbread girl waved to them all as they joined the chase with their teachers And she sang, I know that it's snack time and you want a sweet. Come follow along and you'll soon have a treat. Treat and sweet are rhyming words. They have the same middle and ending sounds. I'll run and I'll run with a leap and a twirl. You can't catch me. I'm the gingerbread girl. Finally, the gingerbread girl came to the same river her brother had tried to cross. Who should be waiting for her but that same devious fox? What do you think the word devious might mean? Using the picture of the fox can help you try to figure out what the definition of that word might be. Do you think being devious means that you are honest and kind? Or do you think it might mean that you are angry and unkind? And you might trick others. Hello, my pretty, crooned the fox. I was a friend of your brother's. It looks like trouble runs in the family. Which means that the fox is saying that the gingerbread girl ran out of the home just like her brother did. So they have a connection. Do let me help you across the river. Just jump onto my tail. Touch your nose if you think the gingerbread girl is going to do that. The gingerbread girl shivered, then sang in nearly a whisper. Do I have your promise for a safe ride to shore? You won't drop me or eat me? That's all I implore. That's all I ask, is what the words, that's all I implore mean. The fox chuckled. Ah ha ha ha. I promise, my sweet little tidbit. And the gingerbread girl gingerly climbed on the fox's tail. If you were the gingerbread girl, would you hop on his tail? The instant the gingerbread girl climbed on, the fox dove into the water, ready for a fabulous feast. Ooh, the water is so deep. Move to my back, he insisted, thinking this cute cookie was even dumber than her brother. Oh my, we know that's name calling. That would dip someone's bucket if you were to call them that. That reminds me of the wrinkled heart activity we did in class today. We always want to stop and think before we speak or act. Oh, anyone could tell by looking at her that she was, another name-calling word. Airhead. Oh my. That would be bucket dipping if you were to use that when talking with someone and describing them. The gingerbread girl did what she was told. That's a good girl, the fox said with a snicker, which is a little laugh that's done by someone or something that is sneaky. Oh my, the water is deeper. Now move to my head. If you think she's going to do it, touch your chin. If you think she's not going to do it, touch your head. No sooner had he spoken those words than the gingerbread girl leaped to his head, pulling off a strand of her own leathery licorice hair. With the expertise of a ranch hand, she triple looped it around the fox's snout, which is right here. And tied it off with a half-hitch knot. "You're right," she whispered in the fox's ear. "I am good." The fox snarled and struggled and strained it, thrashing about, right, moving about roughly. But the gingerbread girl hung on, turning him back toward the crowd. Riding the fox like a bucking bronco, the gingerbread girl whizzed past, singing, "He'll run, and he'll run, with a leap and a twirl. Come follow me. I'm the gingerbread girl." The awestruck crowd followed. So they were amazed by the gingerbread girl. They followed all the way back to the lonely old woman and the lonely old man's house. The gingerbread girl rode into the kitchen, secured the fox, jumped onto the table, and she measured and mixed with a leap and a twirl, singing, "I'll bake you some more. I'm the gingerbread girl." The old woman and man quickly joined in to help, having a hungry, happy houseful to feed. From that moment on, of course, they were never lonely again. And what of the fox? If you are wondering about what happened to the fox, listen carefully. The gingerbread girl was eventually able to teach him some manners, using gingerbread crumbs for treats. Most days, you could see him riding across the countryside and hear a small voice drifting in the breeze. "He'll run and let me try that again. Even teachers make mistakes. We'll run and we'll run with a leap and a twirl. I outfoxed the fox," which means he wasn't able to trick her. She tricked him. I'm the gingerbread girl. The end. Thank you so much for joining me this evening. I loved reading The Gingerbread Girl with you, and I hope you have a great night. I will see you tomorrow. Bye.